Welcome to tonight's episode of Ginger Bros Dent Show. We're your hosts, Brandon Smith and Andy Patrick. Actually, let me hit the rewind. Your hosts tonight are actually Andy Patrick and Mr. Jon Videen, who's helping us out because I'm out supporting my son for the state baseball championship. So, y'all join Andy and Jon as they get to know our guest, Mr. Nick Stark with Dent Spa Wisconsin. So, join them live right now. What's up? Let me get the thing out of the way. Maybe.
We got a little reverb going on there, bud.
A little reverb. It's because I'm new. I don't know what to do. Can you hear me? Oh, my God.
This is awkward.
Hi, everybody. Yeah. Welcome to Ginger Bros Dent Show.
All right. That's because I'm new. That's my fault. I tried to turn it on so I could read the comments on my phone, and my headphone's connected to the phone.
Okay.
So you were all concerned. Andy was worried he had to run the controls. He didn't know if he was going to be able to handle it, and I'm the one who screwed it up.
Thanks.
So
appreciate you.
It's on me. I'll take the fall. I've seen the underside of a couple of buses. We'll take the fall for you.
You're supposed to be the professional here. You got me over here freaking out. Oh, yeah, I guess I need to put your logo up here. Y'all bear with me. Brandon's not here, which let me go ahead and say Brandon's son and his baseball team won the state tournament. So state champs, that's freaking awesome.
Oh, they won today?
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Congrats. That's so cool.
Yeah, I love it. There we go. I get the Reaper logo now. Now I can go back to comments. I got to talk while I do this, apparently. Like, I got to talk myself through it.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'll say what's up to a couple people on here. We got Corey Nichols. What's up? Tim Green. Mr. Dragos. Facebook user, as usual.
Got to have those
Matt
users.
Moore.
Matt Moore in the house. What up, Matt?
Oh, we got Brent and Mandy watching. Awesome. What's up, gang? Congratulations again.
Huge congrats. That's so awesome.
What's up,
so
Alex?
Awesome.
Ryan. Man, got a lot of people watching. That's awesome.
Good to see y'all. Thanks for joining us, everybody. What's up, Sean Schlett in the house?
You got to start doing our promos from now on. That video, I've watched it like 30 times and laughed every time.
I ran into that Kazoo kid. He's like an internet meme from like 2014 or something. And I was like, that kid looks like me when I was that age. It's so weird. And yeah, I don't know. I just had to have some fun with it. So
right. Looks like my wife's the Facebook user. Way to go, Amanda. What the crap?
Good to see you, Amanda. Good to see you, user.
Mr. Mark Yeager and Eric. Yeah, Randy Hobson called me. He was like, "Is that your voice on that video?" I was like, "No, it's John." Like, how would you even think that's my voice? Like, come on, guys.
Yeah. Randy left me a voicemail. I tried calling him back. We just never connected. But yeah,
right.
Thanks for that. Thanks for the kind words, Randy.
Matt said, "Please tell me that was a video of you as a kid."
I thought it looked
like you from the pictures.
I had to call my mom and be like, "Was I ever in a Kazoo show?" I don't. If you go on TikTok and just hit Kazoo Kid, there's a ton of those videos, and there's one with like techno music. It'll change your life, and probably not for the better. So
yeah, that's the one you sent me. It was creepy AF. I was like, oh God, like what the hell's going on?
You go take a shower after you watch it.
Let's go ahead and get our guest on tonight, Mr. Nick Stark. I have not got to personally meet Nick, so we're going to learn a little bit about him together tonight. Got to talk to him a little bit before the show. Super awesome guy, and his TikTok game is strong.
He's coming on strong.
Hey, guys. How are you?
You did it, Andy.
Good.
We got Nick Stark in the house. You got pushed all the buttons right.
Yeah, absolutely.
It don't help that I drank that Bang energy drink before the show. My hands are like this on the trackpad. I'm like, I should have brought my mouse. This is not working. So
we've all been there. So
what's going on?
How you doing, Nick?
Well, first off, I just want to say to Brandon, congrats, man. I had so my son was 15 and he was in like heavy into baseball. with like the travel team stuff, but he had like a whole lot of arm issues, like the growth plate stuff. So It's awesome. It's cool that his son is.
Oh yeah,
They won the
Brandon
state
was.
championship. That's sweet.
Last week I don't know if you watched
Yeah.
the show or not, but they was at a tournament and he didn't get to make it, so it was killing him. He was like watching it on
Yeah.
TV.
No, I
And
saw.
it
Yeah.
he was an inning behind, so he's like, oh god,
That's how I
stressed to
would
the
be.
max.
I'd be the same way, like trying to like, oh, I gotta get there. I gotta get there somehow. So
So yeah, that's exciting for him. He's
Yeah.
got some. He put up a couple pictures today. He took a big boy camera with him, so he's got to do some editing. But he had a picture of like the bat hitting the ball. Like it was freaking crazy. Like how did
that's
you
crazy.
get that?
He does amazing photography. If you get
He
to
does.
see his stuff.
He's talented
That
with
dude's-
everything. Like he fixed some
Yeah, he's one
badass
of those
dance,
guys.
photography. Yeah.
He's just good at everything. He makes those carvings, and I mean, what else? What does he not do? What do you not do, Brandon?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I like the video that he stitched of mine too on TikTok. That was good.
I might have missed that one. I need to go back.
You
and
didn't
check
see
it
it. I was doing like it snowed in late April back by us, and I was all pissed off, so I'm using a snow rake. And then he goes, and I said something like, "For you Southern boys, this is a snow rake." And then he goes, "For you Northern boys, this is a sweat rag." And
That's
I'm
awesome.
like, "Oh, come on!"
I love the TikTok game and the fact that we can all stitch with each other. And
Right?
stuff.
Yeah, it's fun.
Blast.
It's fun. It's good stuff.
So Nick, let's get a little bit of your background here and see how'd you get into PDR and
Yeah.
where you're at now.
This is 20. It's either 24 or 25 years in. I've been doing it since 99 or 98. I don't know. It all mashes together. At this
I was in
point,
high
but-
school.
Yeah, you're in high school. So yeah, I was so I learned in Minnesota up by Jon.
Oh, geez, I didn't know that.
I trained at Kara Collision body shop. Yeah.
You
So
did tell me that.
yep. Worked there for a while and then traveled a couple other places. Looks like Ryan Gosling.
I had to throw that up there.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, I got your next Halloween costume. Dent Pool. Oh, that's
Oh.
not Ryan Gosling. That's the other guy. Never mind. Idiot.
Hudson
Oh,
said you're too pretty to push dents. You probably have an OnlyFans. Just say you pushed it. Leave it to Hudson.
Nail on the head, Hudson, man. Nail on the head. That's what it is. That's why I'm trying to get followers for that.
Jeez, please. OnlyFans.com/Dent Spa Wisconsin. Everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's hilarious. Thank you, Hudson, for that. We needed that.
This is spiraling.
It will.
So you were training in Minnesota, and then
Yeah. And then I worked for that place for a short period. They went bankrupt. It was the sister company of Abra at the time. Well, the owner of Kara came from Abra, so he started Abra with Abra. They went bankrupt. Whatever. I went to a couple other places. I actually moved to Scottsdale, Arizona, for about a year, and said, "Forget this. It's too hot." So I left. Came back. Worked for a dealership group in Milwaukee for about 15 years until they released me. They actually gave me a firing with a notice, which was kind of nice. They let me know that they were going to be transitioning to Dent Wizard. So I'm like,
No
okay,
comment.
great. No comment. I said, have fun with that. And then I went full bore with Dent Spa. So I started that in 07. Right after my son was born in 07, so I figured I'll get a side hustle going. So I started doing some body shops that I had, I had talked with already prior, and I knew them. And I'm trying to read the comments. So then I had a couple of 5-shop accounts, and then I did a couple of things with some dealerships and in between with the dealership that I work with. And then in 2018, they let me go. So then I started Dent Spa Wisconsin full time. Ever since then, it's been great. I mean, it's been nonstop, constantly adding. I hired somebody recently, almost a year ago now. So I have Cody, my contractor, who works for me, and he's freaking awesome. He's my right-hand guy. I could depend for him to do anything that I want.
That's awesome.
I had a hail car like I was talking to you earlier, Andy, and I had another one drop off yesterday, and I called Cody. I'm like, dude, you got to do this one for me. And it was pretty nasty dent. The kid's just turned 25, and he knocked it out of the park.
Awesome.
Just knocked it out of the park, got like a big one, got it off my plate, and I didn't have to deal with it. So I was able to finish up the hill cart today. And the kid's awesome. I mean, the guy does so much for me. So, and I appreciate it.
Now, how'd you run across
him? Did you train?
Great minds think alike. So John was going to ask the same thing, basically different wording.
Did you train him? How'd you meet Cody?
So I met Cody because he lives in the same town as me, and he asked me prior, I'd say like 2 years ago, he asked me if I was hiring, and I said, at the time I wasn't. Obviously, didn't have enough business going at the time, so I'm like, no, I don't. But you keep me in mind in the future. And he ended up moving to Florida. He moved to Fort Myers area, and the guy he moved down with was also like a salesman at one of the dealerships around here, and he moved back. So I'm like, did Cody move back? And he's like, no, not yet. I'm like, well, can you talk him into moving back? Because I could use him. And he's like, no, I'm going to stay in Fort Myers and whatever. And I'm going to, hunker down here and try to figure it out. 6 months later, he calls me up. All right, I'm ready to move back. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, come on back. So
how do you get a guy from Florida back to Wisconsin?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too.
Because you should know better than anybody that Wisconsin guys can't handle the summers down there. So it's pretty extreme and it's hard to deal with. Like for me, dealing with the summers in Scottsdale, it was like impossible. Mm-hmm. I wanted nothing to do with that. So
yeah,
he came back, but he's a family kid too, though. He's really close knit with his family. So I think he was missing his family a little bit, and it
Drago says there's some good dent guys in Fort Myers. Remind us again, Josh. Where are you from? Fort Myers.
Is he in Fort Myers?
He's in Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach. Yeah, Cocoa Beach. That's what I thought.
97 today? Nah, y'all can have that. It was a balmy 80 something here today, and I'm like, yep, nope, that's perfect. No more, no less. Like that's where I want it to be at.
I think he was working for like Dr. Dent or Dent Doctor of Fort Myers, I want to say. I don't know exactly. He's told me the story, but I don't remember. But yeah, apparently that guy was pretty good down there too. He had a good operation going with like a lot of the rental fleets. I know he did a lot of rental fleets down there. So
yeah.
So did Cody trained down there in Florida? Or
no.
How long's he been pushing?
He's been pushing for, I want to say 3 or 4 years. And he is so much better than me at that age than I was at his age. I mean, it's insane, like how good he is compared to where I was at that age. I mean, at that age, I was pushing with fluorescent lights. I don't know if you guys have used those or not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what
I
I'm
remember
talking
those
about.
days.
No, we had the little mini lights that you hooked up to the car battery and stuff back in 03 when I started for Dent Wizard. So.
I remember those too. Yeah.
Oh God, that was terrible. Yeah.
Those were better than the fluorescents. I mean.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, they had fluorescent bulbs, those little mini lights.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like two small little fluorescent bulbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, LEDs wasn't a thing then, so.
No.
So
yeah, I started in 2010, and they were just starting to come out, but I used fluorescent and dingboards for too long.
Oh yeah,
too long, way too long.
God, I remember when I got my first limited light, like Angel started singing. It's like, what is this magic? It was amazing. I could have hugged James Lee and kissed the shit out of him when I got that first light. So yeah, that was great.
Dude, I used only dent boards for probably 10 years of my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not good. But, you transition. So.
Oh, yeah. I used a couple, that's what I used because I was at the auction when I worked for Dent Wizard, my first stint, so it was just a board or nothing. Like you're kind of
Sure.
You weren't going around hooking up to every battery to try to use that light and
Right.
stuff. So yeah,
Right.
I got pretty used to it. But like I said, once I got that other light, I was like, oh yeah, this is what it should have been a long time ago. Like what happened?
Right.
How did it take so long
Right.
for us to figure that out? Who knew?
So
who knew?
I like the Dent Spa Wisconsin. I figured that was something kind of like a brand change or something because everybody's kind of doing the spas now. So I kind of figured you was doing that just to try to change over because you're going to be offer multiple services, right?
I will be, yeah. Starting Monday, I am starting detailing as well. So I actually, John, I didn't tell you this, but I found a spot actually just recently. So
good for you, brother. Congrats.
So I found one, and one less thing to worry about. That hopefully will start on Monday and go from there and start that up. Yeah,
I'm happy for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
What kind of space is it? Like how big is it?
So I got about 2,000 square feet, so not huge. It's enough to probably fit about 4 to 5 cars ish. But I'm sharing it with a cabinet company. It's the only thing I could find. So they're basically just using it for storage. Mm-hmm. So the other half of the place will be used for storage, and which is fine. I mean, they'll come in and out of the doors occasionally. And I also have like a waiting room too, which is nice. So they're not using any of that.
That's awesome.
So it'll be good. It'll be good. And then from there, I'm looking to purchase something. So I want to, like you, Andy, I would like to buy something.
Yeah, I would recommend that about a month ago. Now I'm not so much.
Yeah, you're not going to regret it. You won't.
No, it'll pay off. It's just material costs and everything as high as it's been right now, and this ain't something we could just wait for material costs to come down. It's been a little heartbreaking, but we're getting there, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So, it's just like I need to go push some hail or something real quick to recoup a little bit. It's the initial
startup of it, everything. So.
Oh yeah, just the down payment, and all that. It just kind of hit all the bank account. So.
Right.
But yeah, we'll recoup it. Like I said, we're gonna get into some ceramic coating. I still just got to figure out paint correction and go from there. But I haven't had time because I'm working on the shops.
Yeah, I get you.
So that'd be awesome for you. Are you hiring somebody to do detail, or are you kind of just going to
take
it on it first?
Yep. No, I have somebody already, and I had somebody hired like 7 months ago. He's like, dude, wherever you go, like whatever you do, I will work for you. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, perfect. So, and he's a really hardworking dude, and he knows his stuff.
Did you save his life at some point?
I don't know where this came from, but I was servicing an account like in a smaller town, like around the area, and like he just came up to me and said, hey man, are you ever thinking about doing detailing? I'm like, I have thought about it. Yeah, sure. And he goes, because I would come work for you. I'm like, okay. I'm like, perfect. So
jackpot.
It all worked out.
There you go. Probably just goes back to the fact of you treat everyone at all your accounts like actual human beings and are nice to people, and it tends to pay off. Like, I can't tell you how many salesmen I've known at all my accounts that eventually become managers and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't had anybody just like beg me to employ them, but we're getting. I'll pick up some tips from you along the way, and we'll see if we can't make that happen.
I don't think that happens very often, but I'll take it, man. All right, perfect. So I mean, as you guys know, the hardest thing to do is to find, employees, or find employees that want to work or you can actually depend on. It's amazing that I had, Cody lined up, who is awesome, great dude, knows the stuff, can do PDR. I could trust him with anything. And then you have a detailer guy who has been doing it for 20 years, and he's like, I'll come work for you. I'm like, great, because that's tough to find, man. It's not easy.
Yeah, I had an employee and it didn't work out pretty quickly, so I'm back to square one. But it'll work itself out.
Yeah, you'll find one.
I'm lucky to have my guy Zach. Thanks, brother. Love you, man.
Yeah, boy.
Absolutely. We appreciate you more than you know, man. I mean, like, John. I mean,
absolutely,
true.
Yeah. It's when they got your back, it's a nice thing to have.
Absolutely.
Thing to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I think. Like I'm gonna learn the ceramic coating first myself, and then hopefully find somebody to do that and train them. And stuff, so.
Right. So you know how to do it and how it's done.
Oh yeah, anything I bring in the shop, I want to know how to do it firsthand. You know what I mean?
Right.
You never know when somebody's gonna call out or something. There you go, like, oh shit.
Right, and you're stuck with it, right? Absolutely.
Got somebody's car in there waiting. They're mad. Yeah, that would be good.
Matt, I fully agree. Matt said, Andy, I've talked to you about this. Be yourself and build a culture, and the right guys will want to be a part of it. I couldn't agree more. It'll come, and we ain't rushing it. Like I said, we got to recoup some money anyway. So I'll be like, I can pay you on hopes and dreams that we'll have something fantastic.
Right.
So
we were just talking about you, Matt, prior to the show. Prior to the show, me and Andy were talking, and we're like, man, did you see Matt Moore's shop? Like I saw I think it was a TikTok today of like 7 or 8 cars in your shop.
A freaking Cadillac Broham in there. I'm like,
yeah,
Broham.
Yeah, Broham.
I love it. Good. My granddad had an 88 Broham, and he'd let me borrow it every once in a while when I was a teenager, and I loved it. I'd be like, you just hit a bump and you like riding on a cloud. It was amazing. Oh, yeah. So when I seen it, I was like, oh, it brings back memories.
Back seat's a couch.
Yeah. Since Matt's on, I'll tell everybody what I told you. I always think of myself as the Matt Moore you get off Wish. I'm not the top of the line, Matt, but I kind of like it. Like that's where I'm trying to be. I always joke with everybody about that. Like Matt's somebody I really look up to, and God, he's just so smart. Like I mean, how the hell?
Yeah.
And what's awesome is he's willing to pass on that knowledge, and that's huge.
Oh yeah, he's done a lot to help a lot of guys in the industry, and every time I talk to Matt Moore, I walk away a little bit smarter and a little bit more ashamed of myself because I haven't done nearly what he's done. But
we'll get there
one day. Baby steps.
But you got a tool company too, so I mean, you got other avenues that you got to work on.
Yeah. We've all got our things, you know. And,
John, you're just more creative. You have the creativeness. Where I could never come up with a tool. Like it just wouldn't process in my brain to do something like that.
Same way. I don't know. For me, it's like I almost have to do it, or I'll go insane. Like if I am doing something, I'm like, this should be like this, and then it'll just fester. It'll just fester in my head until I make it, and then it's like, and then
you're good.
And we feel better, and then the next one happens.
I would like to ask you while we're on here, how did the tabs come about? Like, how did you think of like the shape of the tabs and stuff?
I think, I was glue pulling a rail, and I was using Dent centers. Yeah, and every Dent guy gets it. Hey, and then I was going back and forth from Dent centers to the Atlas tabs, and the Atlas tabs actually have a hexagonal head.
Yep.
And then I was just like, why don't we just?
I like the Atlases too.
Yeah, they're great. They're good.
Yep.
Good stuff for sure. And so
that's how it came from. That makes sense.
When these powers combine.
See, that's what I mean, Andy. Me and you couldn't, like, I wouldn't think that way, but like John, that's how his brain works. It's just
not at all. Like I'm like,
that's awesome.
Good enough, I'm good. So
yeah.
Which we got a lot of creative people in the industry. We need them to keep pushing the envelope on what we got. So man,
yeah, absolutely.
Just think about I can only imagine the tools you had back in '98 to push dents, like compared to now.
They weren't good.
They weren't good.
I don't think I use one of those. I think they're all gone. They're completely like just junked.
You don't have like.
Did you ever bend your own or make any out of like trunk springs like you hear like the late '80s guys talk about?
No. Like I said, that part of my brain doesn't exist to do something like that. So I just took whatever the hell I had or whatever I could find on the internet, and that was it. So
where were you buying stuff from back then? It was just A1 Dentcraft and Ultra?
I didn't even know Ultra existed at that point. So it was
wow.
A1 and Dentcraft. That was it. So that was the two. Yep.
Hot diggity.
Matt had a comment. We can segue in our next. All you TikTok guys are so freaking creative. I'm so analytical. My channels are like bored PBS.
No, they're not.
Whatever, Matt. You got
Hey,
some good.
I would love.
Everybody go follow Easy Dent. Yeah, everybody go follow Easy Dent.
I think it just seems that way because he's wearing the vest at all times. So you're like, oh God, this is gonna be boring as shit. This guy's got a vest on.
Yeah.
No, I was actually playing some of his
Take the plaid shirt off under the vest and show us those guns.
Yeah. The gun show.
I was actually playing some of his videos in the waiting room yesterday because he's got some of the really good Q&As and
Oh yeah, the educational material he does. It's awesome. Yeah,
his and the Cordons. I started watching some of the Dent Shop educational videos. I'm like, man, I got to do this shit now.
Yeah.
One of these days. Mine's going to be like Ricky Bobby, though. I'm going to be like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
This is Dent. We fix it. Call today.
Bruce has got all my 1996 tools are in a landfill somewhere. Don't miss them, but Bruce.
Absolutely. Don't miss them at all. No, they're long gone.
So Matt was talking about TikTok. What got you into doing TikToks?
I don't know. I'm like, so when I worked at a tint shop recently, and that's who I was sharing space with. There was a lot of the younger guys there, so a lot of 19 and 20 and 21-year-old guys, and they're like, "Oh, you got to see what this guy is doing on TikTok." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should start doing some TikToks." And then I slowly started going into it, and then I started getting business out of it. So I'm like, well, I should probably start doing more. And then I did for a while there. And then as of recently, I haven't done anything because I've been so damn busy. But as you guys know, I mean, like, it just like, I don't have time for that. Like, I gotta
I get it.
Focus on
content.
What I have.
It's like content creation waves where,
Absolutely.
when you finally get time and or inspiration to do one and you do it.
Yep.
And then when everything hits, it all hits at once, and
it does.
You got
that's like now. I don't just watch TikTok just for entertainment. Like I'm constantly seeing what I could, put my stuff to on TikTok now. So I should bill for those hours. Be like, hey, I was working. IRS, damn it. So, but yeah.
Have you guys gotten jobs from TikTok yet?
I haven't. When you said that, I was like, hell yeah. No job.
Jon, have you?
I can't say I've gotten one directly from TikTok, but I've seen people like ask I don't know if it was Davo or Corey Nichols, maybe it's both of them, but people ask me all the time on TikTok too, like, where are you located? I'll be like, oh, I'm in Minnesota. They're like, oh, I wish I knew someone in Chicago, and I'll be like, oh, well, then let's touch Chicago.
Yep.
So
I've done the same thing a couple times, so I'm on the same boat. Awesome. But I actually had somebody show up at my house. It's like, oh, I was like 2 a.m. I didn't have anything. I was scrolling through like TikTok. I was swiping up, and then I saw your thing. He goes, oh, I didn't know you existed. And I'm like, oh, wow. Actually, somebody found me from TikTok. I'm like, oh, perfect.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Corey said share TikToks to your stories and get that money.
Corey's on another level with that.
Yeah, I barely get by.
I
just do what I can.
I get 200 views. Corey probably gets 50 million or something like.
Oh yeah. Nick, we need to get you in the. We got a TikTok text group for. Oh man, say that 20 times fast. TikTok text group. Yeah, that was. I was surprised I spit it out, but we got one. We kind of share stuff on there to see if allow other people to use and try to help each other out. So it's pretty cool. I said one the other day. This dude was Superman, and like the editing was badass. Like he punched dude through a wall and shit. I was like, Corey, you didn't get your weight up. Corey is slacking right now.
Yeah. So I was impressed when I saw Corey's, but yeah, the one you shared the other day, that's a whole new level. That's like, I don't even know, like
some CGI shit.
That is some CGI shit.
That's the technical
like a Marvel
term.
movie. Technically speaking.
Yeah. Did y'all see Corey's with his wife is clapping at the TV? I was like, dude, if you disappear, I know exactly what happened. Your wife's gonna kill you. His wife was cracking me up.
I just saw that one like 2 hours ago. That was a good one. I like that.
And I think Brandon's got an alter ego now. Billy Ray or something doing on his TikToks is pretty funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
He
sleep with the drill the
What is that? Is that like a Snapchat filter or something, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that.
That's what I thought.
Corey said he's been limited on TikTok lately. Yeah, I can imagine.
He's got hail.
Oh,
yeah, that's what happens. You get hail.
One massive hailstorm, and you don't have time to make videos, right? So I can laugh.
On, Corey.
Come on.
Yeah, we need
Step
this.
it up.
It's
cowboy.
more important than your hailstorm.
Saddle up, PDR cowboy. Let's go. All right. Hey, we could sit here and talk about TikTok all day, guys, but I think, and I'm not sure because I never seen it before, but what I heard was the Ginger Bros Dent Show was all about getting to know a guy beyond PDR.
Yeah, so, that's what we do. We just slowly segue into that eventually.
Okay.
I took a hard right. And I was just kidding when I said I never watched Ginger Bros before. You didn't even flinch. You're like, yeah, whatever.
I got my poker face. Last week when we had Noah on, we talked about den ops the whole time till we got to we was past 7 o'clock and was like, oh yeah, by the way, tell a little bit what you like to do. I like frisbee golf. Okay, cool. We'll see you later.
That's because his shit was interesting as hell. That's why. Wow. I actually sent an estimate in that I did for that Expedition Max I was telling you about. He was at $4,000 more than what I actually got paid on. And I'm like,
yeah, don't send ones you already worked on. That'll make you sick.
Yeah.
I had to know. So I had to know.
Curiosity killed the cat, huh?
So never again will I not use DenOps when it comes to a hail estimate.
Yeah, I'll be submitting one when we're done here. I've got one that needs to be submitted to. So,
an update on that real quick. He texted me and Brandon the other day. He said they're going to stop adding new customers right now because for about 3 to 4 weeks because he's still trying to keep up with the times, and now that everybody's so he's kind of putting a hold on it for 3 or 4 weeks, and he'll be back at it. So I just want to tell everybody.
Good thing I got in.
Yeah. I should have probably put that on social media somewhere, but I didn't. So.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, moving on. We don't need to talk about that anymore. That's depressing. That's depressing for everybody who's not already in.
I know,
Sorry, guys.
Well, go ahead. Yeah, Nicholas. What do you do outside of PDR? What's your hobbies and likes and all that good stuff?
So hobbies, I do. I like to snowboard. I like to go out west a lot. Me and my son, he's 15. We like to do the adventure stuff. So we do snowboarding, we do mountain biking. But at this point in my life, I'm kind of he's surpassing me. So I'm slowing down. He's speeding up, and it's still fun though. I mean, me and him to hang out and we do all the adventure stuff. We went out to Jackson Hole a couple of years ago. Me and him. It was a trip that we've been planning for a while. So that was fun. In the summertime, we like to paddleboard. We do a lot of paddleboarding around here. There's a lot of lakes in the area. So we live in an area called Lake Country. It's probably 23 lakes in a 20-mile radius, I would say, of here. So me and my fiance Heidi, we do that a lot. I used to do a lot of the youth sports with Caden, but like I said, that all ended because of the shoulder injuries that happened to him, and so now he transitioned to piano. He's a big piano enthusiast.
That's awesome.
I love the vacation. Vacationing is fun. So whenever I get a chance, I'm gone. But as of recently, it's been tough to get away. So
right. Try to get the hell out of Wisconsin every chance you get.
In the winter, yes. And summers are great, but winters are terrible.
Right.
Actually, springs are the worst, to be honest. Spring is the
Really?
worst. Because winter, you know what to expect. So winter, you're like, all right, I'm going to hunker down here. And it's going to be cold, and that's fine. But spring, you never know what you're going to get. So it can be nice or it can be real shitty. And John can attest to this, but this spring has been awful.
I just pulled a vest, 2 hoodies, a rain jacket, like all this shit just accumulates in the vehicle until, and that it's been nice this last week. So finally I was
You took it out?
I was like, all right, we don't need hoodies anymore.
Mine's still in. I leave it.
It'll be 40. It'll be 40 in a couple days, and I'll be like, damn it, where's my hoodie?
We get that for like 2 to 3 weeks here. Really? God bless. Yeah, y'all keep that. We'll get that for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then we're done. We're too hot. Sometimes not even.
What's it like by you, Andy?
It got up to like 80, 83 today. I think it was low of 60s or 70s this morning. So
okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm still crossing fingers for a hailstorm. The up and down weather. I'm like,
right.
Seems like we just go from winter to summer now. Like there's no really springtime.
Yep.
It just,
absolutely.
It's like, what the hell happened?
That happened to us. It was like what? It was like 50 here or 50 or 40, and then it went to 90 for
it
like
was the worst week. April of my life. We had
terrible.
2 days of sun in April.
Yeah.
Like more snow, not more snow in inches, but it's like every day it snowed. I couldn't wrap my fucking head around it. I just was like, what are we doing? Global warming my ass.
Exactly.
Josh said they get a 2-week winter down there, and I think that's when they have MTE is during the 2-week winter.
MTE, and when I went to the Keys was 60 degrees the entire time I was there. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Corey's kicking me in the nuts. AC was on in the shop today. Yeah, I bet it was, buddy. I had the opportunity to go down there and help him out, but I was trying to be an adult and make adult decisions. Like, no, I need to work on the shop. I should have went to Arkansas, but it's all good.
Yeah. Where's Corey at in Arkansas?
Conway. I'm not sure where that's at. I just know Conway, Arkansas. He's close to Greg Van Winkle.
So I only asked because we when I was telling you, we go mountain biking. We mountain bike down in Bentonville, and Bentonville is awesome.
Christopher Allen's down there with him. He said he enjoyed that AC.
I bet
sure you did, buddy. Sure you did.
Good for you.
Okay. John Yeager's down there too. So the whole Arkansas plan is
not too far.
Right.
Yeah. Are they all sitting in a circle with their phones so they can individually comment?
Probably so. All right, your turn. No, your turn. So yeah. We'll have an air conditioner here one of these days, but it's going to be it'll be a while. I feel like I've fought the heat my whole life. Like I can do it for a little while longer.
As long as you're out of the sun, that's all that matters.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
And then the office is air conditioned, so I can always run up front and cool off. And that just makes it seem to make it more miserable, though. You go up front, get nice and cool, and then you come back out. I was like, what the hell?
Right.
Yeah, that's brutal. We had a shop like that I worked in Houston where the front office was AC, and you'd go in there to grab keys or paperwork or whatever, and come back in the shop. You're like, I'm just gonna go sit in the office for the rest of the day. I can't do it.
I'm done.
Just leave the door open. Hopefully, it trickles in.
Right. So you got your fiance, and you only got one son. You don't have any more kids.
I have 2 stepchildren. So I have a 10-year-old daughter who is Kira, and then I have a 7-year-old stepson who is Cohen. So
okay, awesome.
She has 2 kids, and then I have 1, and then we have them part-time. We're actually on the same schedule too. So we're, we both come from divorced families, and it works out. I mean, you too. So.
Yeah.
That's why I just bought a new house. We bought a new house because I came from 1,100 square foot house with 1 bathroom. And it was not working.
3 kids, 1 bathroom, not good.
I'm like, I think we need to buy a new house. She's like, yeah, probably. So.
That's kind of how it was when me and Amanda got together. Like, she had Bryson and I had Natalie, and I think my house was like 900 square foot. It's like, no, we gotta roll with something different here. So we got plenty of room, and they're still on top of it. It's like, get the hell out of here. Except my daughter, she stays in her room all the time. So she's a typical 14-year-old.
Right.
Oh God, Josh, look at that. He said he did electrical in the attics in Florida in the summer. You could, no thanks.
Oh man.
No thanks.
What up, Mo?
Hold on. What up, Mo? Good to see you. Gotta love it. Hey, my wristband's empty. I'll be right back.
His wristband. Have you seen his new wristband / beer koozies he's got out? I think he was giving them out.
I have not seen them
out at Anson, and everybody got one at Anson. Even I seen Jack had 2 of them. I'm kind of pissed. I want one.
I was supposed to go to that. I thought I was moving that weekend, so I couldn't risk it. And then what's plane fare as high as it is lately, man, it's insane.
Yeah. So
it's nuts.
So you get your wristband like so. Then when you're glue pulling, you can spray your alcohol and wipe your alcohol off. Or if you get a little hot, you can dab the sweat off.
That's what we call a sweat rag, Nick.
The Brandon technique? Is that the Brandon technique?
We should call it the Schmitty. The Schmitty move.
The Schmitty. There you go.
Got a little schwitz? Do the Schmitty. But then you just put it right over your beer, and you got yourself a koozie. I mean,
I like that.
It's a triple win. Purpose. And there's going to be some new tools launching maybe from Dent Reaper next weekish, and hopefully, if everything keeps going right, and you'll get a free wristband koozie with your with any Dent Reaper purchase. So
I need
keep your eyes peeled for that.
I need the super. What the synth? How do you call
Super
that?
Scythe.
Super Scythe. I need that. I need to get that. So.
Yeah, well,
I'll be ordering that soon.
It'll be coming in 3 sizes now.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Decisions, but
I'm glad it's stainless steel too.
Oh yeah, I love stainless.
Yeah, and as long as I'm being shameless and plugging, it'll come in an Angel version as well. So
there you go. All right,
same 6-inch kick, nice razor sharp shave, and so much power you can't stand it. I don't know how else to. Plenty of kick, plenty of reach. So.
I like it.
I'm going to do that medium size in both, I think. I love that medium. That medium size I use probably 90% of the time.
Yeah, it is definitely the most versatile. So.
Yep.
Bruce is being cryptic. He said, "Are you going to do what y'all talked about?"
Yeah. I don't know what happened to that, Bruce. Hit me up after the show. We'll figure it out. Anyway. Sorry.
Babe, you all right there? Oh, there you go. You got it.
Oh, hey, are you celebrating? What are we celebrating? I heard champagne popping. What's going on over there?
She's trying to open a wine bottle. I don't think she does that.
Are you?
I heard you put it in
What's that?
Are you announcing something? Is she pregnant? Like what's going
on?
Why are we? Why are we
he said no. So Josh said he needs one of those, and Alex asked, "What's your favorite rod?"
Of mine, man, my first go-to is probably the Angel rod with the swoop. That's my first go-to for normal door dings, things like that, and it's versatile, so you can use it in a lot of different ways. But surprisingly, because I made the Reapers to be sharp because I wanted sharp tip tools. I still use them all the time, but I've just kind of gravitated back toward the blade tips. So
I like the blade tips. I need to grab some more of those from you. I don't know.
I was showing Cody the Reapers yesterday. He was finishing that retail job for me, and he's like, I don't know, I think it looks all right. I'm like, yeah, no, you gotta finish. You gotta use the sharp. I'm like, you gotta keep stepping down. And he's like, okay. I'm like, well, try this one. And I gave him that Reaper. He's like, yeah. He's like, that's nice. I'm like, told you.
Yeah.
through sound deadener, so you can actually pinpoint. It'll push the sound deadener, pinpoint your lows and stuff. That's amazing.
Right.
So.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Just don't push too hard and get through that sound deadener so fast that get that little high spot there. Whoops.
We've all done it.
Nick, have you tried any of the Purple Flexion glue?
I haven't yet. I need some, and I need to get some. So I will. I got to order some soon. I've been so damn busy.
Sure. You can buy houses, but you can't buy a $22 pack of glue.
You could have got some for free last month if you ordered through it.
Dave O said he was going to send me some, and I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know where it's at. So
Dave O.
Bruce says he has it enshrined. The first adjustable Reaper enshrined. That's thank you, Bruce. It's
in a shadow box.
Nice.
We'll start a little Reaper museum.
So there are many like it, but this one is mine.
Yes, sir.
Bruce.
Yeah. So Dave-O, I mean, you guys should be sworn enemies. He's from Chicago. You're from Milwaukee.
Nah. Well, that'd be like saying we should be sworn enemies because Minnesota and Wisconsin. I mean, we don't typically get along too well, do we?
The border battle is
real.
The
border battle? Yeah, it's legit.
Don't call me when the Vikings are playing the pack, okay?
I sent you a couple messages that you didn't respond to, and you knew what I was talking about. We gotta
rivalry.
We gotta go to a Packer game or a Packer Vikings game or a Vikings Packer game.
We should.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that Brewers game, but
Brewers. I don't think it works for either one of us.
Out of town. Yeah.
Yep.
Summer's tough,
Well, you're right.
Maybe we'll see you in October in the World Series. That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be good.
I don't know. How's the Brew Crew doing this year?
They're good. Yeah, no, they're doing good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But if we meet up for that, you're coming by me because if it's October, I'm not sitting out in 50-degree weather to watch a baseball game.
Come on, man. You gotta just make a nice warm hot toddy there,
We got a roof. You can come down and watch it inside, nice and warm, and
Look at that.
But I'm fine with hottie toddies too, so I mean that's good too.
I've never been a baseball fan. I was that kid that played t-ball and was like out in the outfield sitting down picking flowers and shit. So it just never transitioned to baseball. So I was terrible. I just wanted to hit. Oh yeah, I just wanted to hit. I was like, no, I won't stay in the dugout, but I'll hit. Like I'm good on that.
Designated hitter.
Yeah.
Andy Patrick.
So
now batting.
My brother's a huge Braves fan. He's all in on baseball. So
yeah.
Are you Braves today?
Do what? Did they?
They just beat them. Yeah, in 11 innings. I was listening. I
was
working on the Hell car.
What is Cliff is calling me? He's not.
Cliff.
Hey, Cliff. You should be watching the Ginger Bros Dent show right now. Why would you be calling me when Ginger Bros is on?
Because I just got home. I didn't know they were on.
Oh, well, you're on. You're on the show now.
You live.
Oh shit! That's it.
That's awesome.
To watch them yet is what I meant to say.
All right. Well, turn them on. I'll call you after the show.
And this is why we hand selected Jon Videen to be our guest host this week.
I just texted him and told him to call me.
It's never a dull moment with Jon.
Not at all. I love it.
Well, we gotta have fun, If you can't have fun with it, why do it? This is my philosophy in life.
Screw it.
That's it.
Yeah, buddy.
That awkward silence.
I
started thinking about how to end the show now. Now I've already look. All right, we got Cliff.
There's Cliff. Hey,
there he is.
How you doing? Good to see you, bud. Yeah. So speaking of having fun with it, I got my custom springs on my van finally because
I seen that
sagging, and I'm gonna get it wrapped. And I don't know if I told either one of you guys, but I think I'm gonna get it wrapped like the A-Team van.
You were saying that
with the red stripe and the
Yep.
Yeah, so
you have to do it.
Yeah. I know the guy who owns ateamdentrepair.com, so I might just have some fun with that. So we'll see.
There's an A-Team Dent Repair?
I own the website.
It's not based off of the show, is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, dude. I'm doing
gotta
that
get a
to my
mohawk.
That's
van.
you. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta have a mohawk and a bunch of chains.
Oh yeah. Well, see, that's the amount of fun I can have with that is untold. Like, I mean, the content will write itself. You know,
Oh yeah.
So.
And
And
more like what's the pop? God, I can't remember.
Is it going to be
names.
purple?
the pot.
Is it
You're
gonna
gonna call me Murdoch?
Murdoch. You more like you remind me of Murdoch. I can see Murdoch.
I'm way more Murdoch than I am Mr. T.
I'm not the only one that thought it. James Bernard said the same thing.
James could be my Mr. T. That could
Interesting
work.
fact about me: Mom dressed me up as Mr. T for Halloween one year, so I was straight blackface one year for Halloween
Oh
as a kid.
no!
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody
There
goes,
goes-
it's on Facebook.
There goes
I'm
your-
like, damn, we can't do that.
Yeah. So Andy will never be a senator.
At all. Oh, that's a good idea, Josh. We can have a tag team with the A team. They
I've
have like
thought about that.
4 deep on it.
Yeah, well, I've already talked to Kevin Bird about it. You're not allowed to have you can't be on more than one team, and you can only have 2 people. So we might have to like do what the Golden Girls did and get some
Blow up dolls.
something. I don't know.
See, that's
I don't know
that's
if
my mom. She was going to tell it and try to find the pic. Mom, we can't do blackface anymore.
Not
gotta say-
socially acceptable.
She was always.
Today's environment.
She was always. God dang it! Who was that clip again?
Michael Dugat. I'm on Ginger Bros Dent Show right now. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I'm on the show in the garage. I'll call you after the show.
Okay.
Swing on.
John is a popular guy.
He is.
Yeah, well, when it hails in your area, everybody wants to be your
that's
friend.
true.
Oh, yeah.
How's your mama and them?
Just checking to see how the family's doing, bud.
Do you need
love
any
that.
favors? You need anything done at the house? Can I help you out?
Nah, it's understandable. You got to respect the hustle. Like, and if it does hail and you're looking for work, what else are you supposed to do? Just hope somebody calls you? No, go get it. So
Right?
Try.
Absolutely.
everybody that called me, even if I'm sure I know I can't put everybody to work to call me, but still I've had more calls from dent guys than I have prospective clients.
That tends to happen.
We're still working.
There's
Still
Dave.
working.
Yeah, I was about to. I was
Dave,
wanted to pop it up. Hey, Dave, you owe somebody some glue.
Yeah, where's my purple glue, Dave? I'm waiting on this glue.
Call him out.
Dave, I'll take you off the hook. Yeah, we'll get you all sorted out there, Nick.
He
Look,
wouldn't have a
it's like,
clue. I've already moved. It would have got lost in the shuffle anyways.
It's like on what show am I thinking of with Vanna White? They spin the wheel of fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Guests on the Ginger Bros Dent Show will receive 1 package of Purple Perfection Dent Reaper glue.
Look, he said he's got it ready for you in his back seat. Perfect. Nope, not this time, Corey. It's not UPS. It's Davo's freaking package service.
I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
My shit, it always sits somewhere, and then like I'm ready to ship it to somebody, and it like never goes anywhere. So
That's like
just like your
Drago's-
favorite rock lot. The check's in the mail, bud.
Oh, yeah.
right, yeah,
Don't
checks in
worry.
the mail. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting to
That's
that.
like Dragos won one of our giveaways, and Brandon was supposed to send him something. It took him like a month. He's like, man, oh crap. I was like, oh God, dude. That's what Alex won one, and I made sure to like the next day I was like, I'm gonna get to the UPS store. I don't want to be that guy. Dang, he's already ran through 4 packs of glue. What are you pulling?
I
Good
should
for you.
say thanks to Dave, and he's doing some awesome posts with it, and
Yeah, he
it's
is.
much appreciated, Dave. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I love it too. we were giving it away, and I got to a point like I loved it so much. I was like, I'm not giving any more of this away. Screw y'all. Get your own.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Come on down.
Yep.
Come on and get it. And
agree more, Cliff.
Well,
I could have used it on that on those aluminum rails today.
Oh yeah, that was some Dent Reaper tabs. You're golden.
That's all I used were the Dent Reaper tabs. So.
Wow, Josh is still using it 97 degrees. Love
Wow.
to hear it. Love to hear it.
That's
So
awesome.
You're getting all the love. I love it.
Man, guys, I can't.
I remember when you got
verklempt.
Oh, and then Alex's. God, everybody, I love it. This is awesome. Yep. Oh yeah, you're right, Alex. I made sure to get that. I was not going to be that dude. I swear. Like you said, checks in the mail. Yeah.
Get her done. Get her done.
John, you want to talk how you came up with that glue? Like I like to. It was pretty.
Yeah,
cool
let's
story.
hear about that.
Well, yeah. So, you know,
I feel bad, Nick. We barely talked about anything with you. We're like, John, talk
that's
about
all
this.
No.
I've hijacked your show, Nick.
No.
Yeah.
It's way more interesting, anyways. Let's talk about that.
No, you got some interesting stories.
Awkward. Yeah, no, I brought it up to Craig Dyer one day, and I think it was at Anson Open House, and you know, we're looking at the glue wall, and I was like, man, it'd be pretty cool if there was a Dent Reaper glue up there. And he was like, we might be able to make that happen. So yeah, we talked about it and start learning about all the different formulations and how they kind of come up with stuff. And we talked through the different glues that I like, that I would want it to perform like, and some of the things that I hate about other glues. And so accentuate the positive, push out some of the stuff that's on the negative side. And then he works with the manufacturers, the adhesive company that actually puts all the chemicals in there. That's way over my head.
I can imagine.
I probably couldn't pronounce half of the chemical or any of them, maybe. So I wasn't, formulating those, but I just gave some thoughts on this or that, and got some test sticks, and made a decision, and then the color was a no-brainer after the tabs came out. It was like, purple perfection it is. And actually,
absolutely,
I tricked everybody and did a post when the tabs came out and said, what should I call this purple color on the tab? And everybody was commenting all these different names, and I stole purple perfection out of somebody's comment. I think it was actually a mixture of like two different comments, but
nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I think Kane Bailey might have been the one that first said purple. I don't know. I did not go with statutory grape.
Oh,
that was another suggestion.
I can see that. I mean, why am I not shocked? Statutory grape.
Statutory.
Well, I still want to make a Ginger Bros glue, but there's already red. I want to call it the Red Rocket. Perfect timing.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I almost ruined my computer, dude.
Unfortunately, there's already red glue, so we can't do it.
No, you can still do it.
It'll be black, Red Rocket. It don't matter, just so the name is Red Rocket.
Oh, daddy.
Nick, have you been down to Anson? We were talking about
I have
John
not,
being
no.
in.
And
oh my God.
John was trying to talk me into it this year, and I just had too much going on. I really wanted to go, but couldn't make it. Next year.
I gotta move my shop and my house and where. No, yeah, you do got a lot going on. That's a good thing.
A lot, man. There's a lot going on. So.
September 24th. I don't know if you guys saw this, but are we supposed to talk about this, Andy? Will Kevin Bird get mad if we've
already broke it out? So
okay, yeah. So September 24th at Anson, they're gonna do the Dent Trials, sponsored by MTE. There's no MTE Vegas this year, so they're doing the Dent Trials at Anson, September 24th. So I don't know where you can find more details on that, but I just heard about it this week. And
breaking news. You heard it here first.
Breaking news.
Are we all going to this, or?
I am definitely going to be trying to. I gotta see where it lines up with a bunch of other stuff, but I think I'm.
Dave's in.
If there's any shot that I can make it, I will, because it's always a blast down there. And they got the cigar bar, and yeah.
You guys did that show from the cigar bar. You could tell y'all was feeling pretty good. I ain't gonna lie,
dude.
Oh yeah.
They make old fashions at that cigar bar that tastes like candy, and it is dangerous and delicious, and good times. Good times were had, even if we didn't remember them.
Jack just kept going, woo! That's all he did. We was dropping my daughter off at her 8th grade prom or whatever, and I was watching. So you just keep hearing "woo" through my speakers of the van. I'm like, don't mind.
Go
me.
prom.
I think Kevin said they're expecting like 300, but now it's going to be like 314 because we got 14 viewers right now. So
there you go.
We just upped the ante a little bit.
Boom.
But yeah, anybody that hasn't been to Anson, you got to go check that place out. Like I walked in, I swear it's like, Halo or, Angel started singing and harps started playing. And it's like, oh my God, I could spend
money started draining.
That's it. I was good. I made it out there only spending $300. I don't know how I did.
Oh, good for you. That's
impressive. That is impressive. I got one of the new the cordless glue gun with the big well.
I got one.
I've been doing a lot more ratchet strap pulling and stuff like that.
Oh, sure. And
you can't get enough glue on them super tabs with your standard glue guns. So.
I got to get one of those.
Yeah, I got to get my thing put on the wall so I can do some more tension pulls with the strap. It keeps everything out of your way so you can knock down the crowns easier. I'll show you real fast what I'm going to use. And Ryan Shuck came up with the idea. I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, very interesting. Tech tips coming at the end of Ginger Brows.
Yeah, that's the same thing I want to put in my shop is what he's talking about. I think it's the thing for
trailers.
Yep.
Oh, the Z-Tracks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
those are awesome.
Yeah. So John Yeager gave me that one. Or gave me a couple of them actually. So
yeah, I want to get those for sure.
I just got to figure out how to mount them. I don't know if I'm gonna weld them to the wall or what. So
what kind of walls do you have?
It's
the corrugated metal.
Oh,
yeah. Dude, just get some self tappers and let's go right through, right through the metal.
Pull everything, studs? The whole wall will come down.
Studs or no?
Yeah, but you got to get it onto the stud. Oh,
yeah. There's not really studs. It's some beams, and it's got the framing around it.
Oh yeah. How are you going to do that?
I don't know yet. I got a buddy that's helped me build out the office and stuff. He's pretty smart with shit like that, so I'm just going to leave it to him to figure it out.
Do a little redneck engineering down there in Tennessee. I think you'll figure it out. I reckon
we do that best.
Yeah. I've been using my tank stand, so I just put my motorcycle tank stand in, and that's been perfect. Like it's bolted to the floor, and it's works good.
That's smart. That's sturdy.
They're red iron beams, James. But the one that I need to put it on, to where I'd be able to move a bunch of cars, has got the metal on top of the red iron beam. So Mom said, Gavin, that's my buddy. She knows what's up. We got a Gavin. Everybody needs a Gavin. That dude could do everything.
What's that?
What do you say?
Hitley
shots? Yeah, you're gonna have to come down and show me how to do that, bro. I don't know nothing about that.
What in the heck's a Hitley shot?
No idea.
Did James just swear at us?
Hitler shots. Wait a minute.
The heck?
Say what?
He's a
I'm hoping James is gonna come visit me sometime. I told him to come down on a Saturday and we have some fun pushing on some dents and stuff, kind of help him out a little bit. So open invite to him. He ain't too far from me. I think like 4 or 5 hours. So Uncle Fester coming to Tennessee.
Oh, snap. James is good stuff. You ever get to hang out with him, he knows how to have a good time.
Yeah, we hung out with him at Matt's meetup. That was a blast.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, I got to figure out. I guess it's about that time to end the show. Let me figure out how to do that.
How do you do that? Honey, I hate goodbyes. We don't have to end it. We'll do this forever.
Just keep rolling. Well, I'm in my shop and it's hot, so I'm about done with it.
Well, Nick, I'm sorry I hijacked half your show.
Man, it was fun. It was a good time.
I hope everybody feels like they got to know Nick better while I sold some glue.
And y'all go follow Nick on TikTok, Dent Spa Wisconsin. He's got some great content out there. So, like I said, we'll get you added to that text group too. So,
nice talking to you, Andy.
Yes, sir. You too.
Yeah,
this first time we got to talk. And you're awesome,
absolutely.
Dude,
John, good talking again.
Always, brother. Always. Yeah, hit me up anytime, and
always do. Yeah.
When the Vikings play the Packers, we're gonna have to work that out. You can come to me because we are inside, but Lambeau is kind of on the bucket list.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm like 0-9 at Lambeau. So every time
I definitely want to go with you.
Yeah.
That sucks. 0-9.
If you come with me, they're gonna lose. So either way, they're gonna lose. So
yeah.
And Nick,
if I show up at Lambeau, everybody loses. So
no. It'll be fun. It's a good time. We'll have fun.
I bet. Yeah. I've heard good things. So
yeah.
And Nick, just you can go ahead and keep hanging out. We'll get in the back room once the show's over and stuff and shoot the shit too. So
all right, guys.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. It was great.
Absolutely.
I was nervous that I would screw something up the whole time. So
you did great.
I took care of it for you at the beginning.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us this week on another episode of Ginger Bros. Don't forget to catch all past episodes on Apple Podcast, YouTube, or Facebook. You can follow us on all social media to get updates for each show and anything else we have going on. Please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts to help this show grow. See you next week.